Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. New event, and wow, so much to take in. Like, honestly, this game is just getting so complicated in terms of what they're offering. It's just buffs on top of buffs. Like, every event, it's like spend 5,000 or fall behind. Spend 1,000 and don't fall behind too much. Like, this, wow. Let's just get to it. For those who are coining, you are using Aptoid. There's a code floating across the screen right now. This is a friend of mine. It's not my code, obviously, but you want to support him, go ahead. And I'll have a code, Aptoid Aptoid YouTube promo codes will be returning in October and November. So when I get mine, I'll let you guys know. It's probably going to be during All Stars. That's usually a big time for coining. So let's get to all the stuff here. So there's Sappho's special skill. They seem to say that she had 10% construction if you own, and now they've added march speed and speed up time by 25 minutes. I swear before she added more than 10% if you own, and then it says something in here like, before it says that she had to be the main city defense general, and I don't think that was true. I think before it was if you owned or not also. Wine festival, couldn't they do Oktoberfest? It's October. No idea what the wine festival is, but this is just telling you where to spend. In there, caught my attention, Lost Treasures. In the developer call, they asked about this so much. Like, what do you guys think about this? Do you like this event? And everybody's like, no, we hate it. And get rid of it. And then like, okay, we will adjust it. It looks exactly the same. Except there's these keeps to try and give you, more incentive at the top end to spend and get it. I don't know, like people who spend, you got to spend like $5,000 to want to complete that, because just spending 2,000, you're just not going to be able to get all of that stuff. So let's look at more announcements in here and new Monarch gear. So this stuff, I'm kind of disappointed. Not that we have this, I'm just disappointed that it's going to take away the war horns. Wouldn't you rather have the march size capacity or march speed in battle than some debuffs, especially if you're not going to get to the really high levels of debuffs on it? So I don't know. I guess it's going to be an extreme coiner thing when you have a real high ideal land and you don't need another 30,000 march size buff or something like that. Then there's these generals. They look awesome as always. Evony always says, here's a general that's 20% stronger than the last one. Spend 2,000 again to upgrade him. Douglas is still probably way better, especially Douglas can take the attack book, and he has a skin, but no doubt these guys will have a skin also. Now, the really big update. Oh, this is the ugly part. So, the subsidies, and you're going to be able to upgrade subsidies now. This is ridiculous. Let's look at other stuff in here. So, not too much stuff in here. Own to activate, march size, Banquet of Dionysus. Okay, so let's go to the subsidies. This is the thing we really need to talk about. Look at this stuff down here. So you can get all this stuff and upgrade. And you can also, you need fragments. Convert historic keys in inventory to gain a certain amount of fragments. But what I don't understand is I have some keys. I think I have a gold, is it gold Russian key? What's this? Gold epic, so epic Russian key. And then when I go to my epic Russian, so this one I just got the other day from a good friend here, VMG. She decided to donate it, and let's take a look. So I don't have any keys there. Okay, so I convert it here. Okay. I'm not going to convert it because I don't think there's a point in converting when you don't have the full 5, because Evony could change something and you might have wanted it unconverted. And then these hammers you can apparently get in King's Party. I first read that as King's Path, but could you imagine? So you have all gold subs, like me. And then you start to play people who are getting really bumped up subs, really buffed up, boosted subs. Really going to be depressing for a lot of people. I have some comments on that coming up of how you can counteract that. So let's look at this. So let's look at the King's Party. Okay, so you get 5 at the lowest level. That's pretty good. 15, and this is way better than the meteoric stuff and this stuff, binding essence, at least they're handing them out at low levels. So kudos to Evony on that. They do seem to be giving them out, but let's keep in mind, in order to get the key the fragment on the other side, you got to spend big, because you only get a key fragment when you spend 20%. So going to be difficult to get those. And then there is another shot at the beast, and good strategy here, I think, is don't use these. Don't upgrade your beast. Maybe hold on to them for quite a while and see what beasts come out next, and just get them and just stick with the base amount of upgrades, of buffs that you get for upgrading them, and then always get free beasts. You don't have to spend money. So not too much else in here. This dragon event is back, and flexible specialty, I guess, is sold really well, so it is returned also. And then if we go in here, what other events do we have there? Nothing. And over here there is the Voyage to Civilizations. So this is going to be where you get all of this stuff. So you can use this for ideal land. You can use some of them to upgrade subs. And yeah, game's getting really expensive, guys. So my thought, I was talking with a friend on another server, and he's like I'm just not going to coin this much. And this is a guy who spends like 1,500 an event. Cakes once in a while. He's a cake 8 type guy, sometimes 10, and he's been playing like a long time, like as long as me. And basically we kind of came up with the same thought, was, you know what? If we don't coin, we will just eventually start playing people at our own level. We won't play these guys who just outgrow us and they're super strong and they got the 4,000 buffs. We'll just eventually start, it'll come back, right? And you'll just be a small alliance and you'll have fun at your own level. And eventually you'll probably have to give up the dream of making all-stars and that sort of stuff. But you'll still enjoy the game. Basically, the lesson here is don't care as much, right? Don't let Evony own you. Evony's business model is envy. Make you spend because you're missing out on something. You're jealous of those guys. You need it. But unless you're spending as much as them, you're not getting what they're getting. All these triple coupons and double coupons, and you're using them on $5 packs and they're using them on $100 packs. So yeah. Anyways, if you do want a discount, use the code. I'll float it up here right now again, and I'll let you know when mine comes out later on in the month. So let me know what you guys think of this event. This is just like the most depressing event ever, because what Evony's really doing right now, they're implementing a long-term sustained coining strategy. Like, here's something nice, but you gotta spend 10 events in a row to get it. You only get pieces of it every time. So really dirty. So they're really dragging it out. But hey, they're making money hand over fist, so they know what they're doing. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.